Hello Cules, it's Pablo here and welcome back to Barca Universal. Welcome to the match review of Barcelona 5, Real Betis 2. It's a big win for Barcelona. We've said we needed 3 points and we've certainly got them. A lot of goals, certainly some defensive issues, but overall a really good day at the office for Barcelona, an important victory and definitely some positive signs. But if we start with Ronald Koeman's team selection before getting into anything else, there was definitely one big novelty in that starting lineup, and that was no Lionel Messi. He was on the bench. We actually predicted the lineup spot on here in the match preview, so again, no Serginho Dest at right back. Roberto was preferred to him. No Pjanic in midfield, Busquets was there. And of course, no Messi, guys. Dembele was on the right-hand side, and I think everyone before kickoff was thinking, what on earth is that lineup? And you know what, fair enough, the defence looks really weak today. Again, Busquets, Roberto, the usual culprits that definitely suffered on that right-hand side. And in the front four, I'd say benching Messi maybe wasn't the worst decision. Well, of course, we saw how amazing Messi was off the bench, but Dembele had a really good game on the right-hand side. In the first half, we still definitely created a lot of danger. In the front four, it did work well in hurting Betis. But if we move on with the match action now, Barcelona for me started the game pretty well actually. You know, we were dominating, we were in control for large parts of it. Betis actually had a corner, to be fair. It was a great set by Ter Stegen to deny William Carvalho, but apart from that, I thought Barcelona started really well. Griezmann was getting on the ball a lot. He was kind of in a number 10 role today. Ansel and him were very central for large parts of the game. Pedri was tracking back on the left with Alba coming and helping him, and also Dembele on that right-hand side. And Dembele and Griezmann, for me, were absolutely excellent. Ansel was as well. You know, he had a shot just wide of the post. Griezmann had numerous opportunities. And what I would say, essentially, for Barcelona in that first half is that, look, we created a lot of chances. I was generally impressed with the play. It was positive from Barcelona. You know, it was looking to get at Betis, but I think maybe the one issue that we'd all be saying is, where is that clinical finishing? It is just frustrating, guys. We saw it at the end of the half, of course. You know, we got a goal, Betis got their equaliser, but Barcelona had so many good chances in that first half. Griezmann should have had a hat-trick from open play, and of course he missed a penalty, guys. You know, we've had so many amazing chances, and we've said that in previous weeks. If you don't score that many golden chances, you are going to be in trouble. We definitely put ourselves in more trouble today than we needed to be, so I'd say that's a massive, if you want negative from the first half, because you can obviously flip it and say we're creating a lot of chances here, and that is for me a massive positive of Koeman's Barcelona. We generate lots of opportunities, but again, the finishing issues are clearly there, but not for Ousmane Dembele, who got us 1-0 up. It was a great shot from him, lovely little fake shot, and a blast into the top corner of Bravo's net, and Dembele deserved that, he really did, because he's such a great player on his day, and it was a wonderful finish from him. But Barcelona kept generating chances, like I say, the Griezmann penalty, of course, that he missed, a nightmare scenario. We didn't want that to happen, and Griezmann, you know, you're just wondering when he's going to get his confidence back, because so many great chances missed in that first half, and then the penalty miss. So for Barcelona, we dominated, we played well, but of course, if you don't score your chances, Betis are going to get their one, and they're going to score from it, and the defence of Barcelona just cannot cope. It really can't, and I think it's worth noting the right-hand side, especially of Barcelona, but I think we're looking all over the pitch really. Sergio Roberto, Piqué, Lenglet, Alba, Busquets, it's kind of the usual culprits, if you want, in terms of not that quick, a little unaware, and you just feel that they're getting on a little bit. Not Lenglet, you know, you'd expect him to stay in the defence for numerous years to come now, but you do wonder whether it's time for Barcelona to rejuvenate that area of the pitch a little bit more, because Betis were getting in there, and they got their goal in the stroke of half-time, and I think we're all thinking, what a disaster, because like I say, lots of chances, lots of positive play, no finishing element from Barcelona, and then defensive issues where Betis can cut through us on one attack and equalise, and that for me was really frustrating. But like we say, certainly loads of positives in that first half, and for me this was definitely a good response from Ronald Koeman's team. I was definitely impressed, and this match gets a big thumbs up from me, and it was actually Messi, of all people, who came off the bench at half-time, guys. So Koeman brings him in early. We don't know if Ansel maybe had a knock there, that's why he came off, but the minute Messi came on in that pitch in the second half, the game changed, and you thought for the first 10-15 minutes really of that second half, Barcelona were in complete control, and Messi, he was making things happen, he was constantly getting on the ball, doing little flicks around the corner, and the goal that Griezmann gets to put us 2-1 up is wonderful, and it's wonderful from Messi, of course. It's a great ball in from Alba for sure, and you're thinking, go on Messi, hit it, but he just jumps over the ball, the entire Betis defence and goalkeeper get fooled, and Griezmann's in there to get a tap in. It's a great goal for Barcelona, a really good goal that in general, you know, not just Messi with the little dummy, which was genius, you know, the goal's all Messi really, but Griezmann following in that striker position, that's where we want him, and he had such a hard first half, of course, but he came out in that second half, and within 5 minutes he put us 2-1 up. So for Barcelona, massive positive. I thought we maybe, you know, tailed off a little bit towards the next 10-15 minutes of the game after that good spell we had at the start of the second half, but we were able to get our third goal, and it actually came through the penalty spot again. We're getting a lot of penalties this season, and it's a clear penalty for me, it really is. And of course a red card for Mandy. Great ball around the back, I think it's from Griezmann to Messi. Messi lays it back to Dembele, he shoots, and Mandy, he handballs it off the line. VAR eventually give it. You were wondering, are they not going to give this? Oh my god, how can you not give that? But they eventually did. Barcelona penalty, and Messi dispatches of it. No missing from the spot this time. Messi blasts it into the roof of the net, and it's a great goal for Barcelona. 3-1, and you are thinking, game, set and match, let's just carefully go through this game now, and just, walk to the final whistle almost, because we have our 3-1 lead there. Betis, you looked pretty finished out there, 10 men, Barcelona in complete control, but it wasn't to be. And I say that because even though we had, a one-man advantage, of course, Betis looked depleted, we had a big advantage on them. When you defend like Barcelona do, you are just going to let opposition have chances against you. And they got their chance. It was Moreno who just steams past our right-hand side again, guys. Roberto wasn't there. Piqué tried to come out. He missed the ball. Longley tried to come out and meet him. Moreno streamed right past him. He lays it off to Loren Moron, and it's an easy finish for the Betis striker off the bench. And you are just thinking, what is this? What on earth is this? Because I think Barcelona fans at half-time and all around the world were just thinking, look, we've created so much. We looked really positive. But this defence is an absolute joke. And I think that kind of can be said as the game went on. It's definitely a worry, and it happened there, even with 10 men for me, that's such a big worry. You can't be that open, that exposed to each and every little thing that Betis threw at us, and I think that was the case today, so that was a massive worry. And at 3-2, you are thinking, don't make a mess out of this game. Thankfully, we got our fourth pretty quick, to be fair. It's Messi again. It's a wonderful goal. It's what he does. It's a good one, too, as Roberto. Trincao came off the bench and didn't start very well, but he slowly got into his groove. And Messi gets a wonderful goal again. The 1-2 with Roberto is absolutely exquisite, and he blasts it into Bravo's near post. There was a hint of offside, but it was slowly dealt with by VAR, and it was given as onside, and the goal, of course, counted. We got our fifth eventually also. Pedri got himself on the score sheet, his first La Liga goal after scoring in the Champions League for us. Good ball across again by Roberto, who's going to get another assist to his name, and it's Pedri coming in at the back post there. So overall, 5-2 Barcelona, exactly what we wanted. We said before the game that Betis are not, poor opposition, and I think we saw that in the final third against our weak defence. They definitely hurt us when they wanted to, but overall for Barcelona, I was definitely impressed. We looked really good in the attack with a 4-2-3-1 system. We definitely have a lot more options in that attack. We look like such a dangerous and dynamic team when we really get going, and Messi in that second half was absolutely out of this world, honestly. Exquisite stuff from Messi. He certainly could have got a second half hat-trick, and he was probably a few good Claudio Bravo saves away from getting it. So overall for Barcelona, I was really impressed with that performance. I think we spoke before the game also about the positioning in the midfield. For me, that improved today. Busquets and De Jong weren't going too far up the pitch. There are a few occasions where you think don't go that far, but for me that definitely improved. So I don't know if Koeman mentioned that to them. The defence is where I'd worry, and I think everyone will worry. It just looked too easy to get down the sides, and in the middle also, you wonder if that's strong enough to compete in a big game in Europe, because I think against 10 men, you shouldn't be conceding goals, especially when the game should already be dead. So that would be my negative really for today's game. But overall, I was really impressed with the attacking. Like I say, so many options up front, and that for me was a massive bonus. It's such an important 3 points. We said that before the game, a high-scoring win for Barcelona, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered. We now go into the international break on a bit of a better roll, That's exactly what we needed. We've got Atletico Madrid after the break, so it doesn't really get much easier, but a big win for Barcelona today, and a much-needed one. And that is probably where I'm going to wrap up this review of the game, guys. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below, what you thought of that performance from Barcelona. For me, this was definitely a positive one. After the Dynamo Kiev game, and I think we all gave the team some stick, me included. I won't really do that today. Look, the defence for me is an issue. They look too slow, not mobile enough back there, and teams are just going to keep hurting us if it's not changed, either personnel-wise or system-wise. But that attack, that has to be a positive for Barcelona fans all around the world. The amount of chances we're generating every couple of minutes, especially in the second half when teams are getting tired, that has to be a positive for me, especially when Messi comes on like he did at half-time there and just makes things happen. So let me know what you guys think about everything that went on in today's fixture, because it was a really exciting one. 7 goals, of course, same amount of goals as this fixture had last season, which was also a bit of a cracker. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. International break now. If there's any news that we need to be covering over the international break, it will be here on Barca Universal. But if not, I'll be seeing you guys for the Atletico Madrid preview. The football does not stop for Barcelona, because when we're back, it gets absolutely crazy. Games every 3 days again. Loads of football, loads of hard games for Barca, and hopefully more 3 points like today. So that's where I'm going to end it. Enjoy yourselves, enjoy the match review of this game, and I hope you guys also enjoyed the game, and goodbye.